Hi there, it's another episode of Girl Talk on this channel, and in this one we are going to be talking about all those women, all those ladies who are in love, who have been in love but keep losing themselves in their relationships, and they keep wondering what exactly has been going on. Is it them, is it the man, or is it something that they have been doing wrong? Now, even if the men might have a role to play in women losing themselves in relationships, sometimes it is not just the men, it is what we allow, it is how we position ourselves in these relationships, from obsession to emotional manipulation to loss of self-worth to trying and forcing ourselves to stay in circles and relationships that drain us physically, mentally, financially, even emotionally. This video is definitely a wake-up call. So we're going to be pointing out and talking about signs that show that your life as a woman don't dey spoil, whether before you enter the relationship or after you enter that relationship. Yes. Now, if you can relate to any of the things I'm about to point out and talk about in this video, then maybe it is time for you to reflect, reset, and reclaim your power and your energy, my loves. If you are the one always begging for love in your relationship, then my sister, your life don't dey spoil. Into game maybe we go like, can't you see it? Can't you see it? Whether it is the man who chased you or you are the one who chased the man, at some point, he showed you love or he love bombed you, and then now he gaslights your emotions, he gaslights your opinions, okay, he puts you down, and you constantly have to beg to get his attention. And now you also have to constantly beg for him to love you or to show you love as somebody that is in a relationship with you. Your life don't dey spoil. So you see, I'm like this. Your life don't dey spoil. Another way to know when your life don't dey spoil as a woman, or when you're beginning to lose yourself and your self-worth in a relationship, is if you are the one always buying things for this man, always gifting things to this man, always going out of your way to make certain financial sacrifices for this man and for your relationship, and he never reciprocates. The only thing wey go give you chop na thank you, and he go clean mouth waka comot. My loves, your life don dey spoil. You need to do something about it. If you are not married to that person yet, you need to take your slippers, your shoe, and whatever it is that you came into that relationship with, and run for your life. Okay, I've had stories of people who are talking about how somebody they were in a relationship with, they literally even use their own tuition money to pay for the person's school fees and paid for his house rent, feed him, clothe him, because he does not have a job, and the rest of them. And this person ended up leaving them. Let me tell you, a man who truly loves you, a man who truly cares about you, a man who is truly invested in that relationship with you, and is in the relationship with you not because he just wants to smash and go, or he just wants to win a bet on what it feels like to date you, or if he can win you or win your heart. He will make an effort. Even if he's a wheelbarrow pusher, he will make an effort to buy you gifts, no matter how small. It is usually the thought that counts. So there are even some Igbo men, for example, that they might not even know what to get you, or they don't have the time to start going, into a supermarket or into the market to go and shop for gift items for you. They will send you money and say, oh, I want to buy so and so thing for you. Okay, take so amount, go and get this thing for yourself. I like it and I want you to have it. A man who loves you would definitely be invested in a relationship. You cannot tell me that as a lady, you do not particularly pay attention to your personal hygiene and you just live your life every day as it goes, and that your life is not spoiling, or that you're not losing your self-worth. Because self-worth, okay, self-love actually begins with what you do to yourself, what you do for yourself. I mean, the Bible says you cannot love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. So if you go to your man's house and wash plates, make sure you wash your plate as well immediately after eating. There are some ladies that will not sweep. The only time they clean their house is when their boyfriend is coming over. The only time they pick up a broom or they pick up towels to dust furniture is when they're in their boyfriend's house. The only time they use deodorant, the only time they wash their hair, the only time they brush their teeth is when they're in their boyfriend's house. Are you playing? Once you've clocked 18, okay, you've passed the teenage age and you are now an adult, your personal hygiene is very important. Investing in the right perfumes, the right clothes, the right deodorant, cleaning yourself down below, cleaning your armpits. Because imagine that we are with your man and then the hairnet that you're wearing is smelling, and then your armpit is smelling. Maybe you want to put your hand on your man like this, the aroma from your armpit to first greet you. So please don't live your life because you want to please your man, or you want to impress your man, or you want him to think that you are a clean babe, you are a baddie, but yet you are. Another way to know that your life don't dey spoil as a woman, okay, for this one is especially for ladies, okay, who are in talking stages, or you meet a man who begins to want to talk to you, and then he invites you for a first date, and then you begin to ask him to give you money to go and make your hair, money to buy clothes, money to go and make your nails, money to go and fix your lunches according to Idia, before you can actually prepare for that date or know that you're going for that date, especially when it is a first date. Your life don't spoil finish. You know, see, I'm like, I hear tita. That man will not hold you to any value, to any esteem whatsoever. You've lost your esteem to him, even spiritually, even physically, even materially, even that is kaleni no why you have lost it. Now, the only exception to this is if the man himself, I mean, there are gentlemen who know the actual rule of dating, and they know that when you're asking a lady out, okay, especially for the first time, in fact, the way for her to know that you're actually interested is that, he sent you an outfit with the right, matching shoes, or he sent you some perfumes with the outfit, or he asks for your account number and says, oh, send me your account number, let me give you money so that you can go and change that hair and look good for me. We know that there's an exception to the rule, but you guys, generally, the unspoken rule is that when a man is asking you out, for you to agree to go on that date or be having a conversation with him about the date that you intend to go for with him is because you're interested in this person. You are a human being. You used to exist before that man came to ask you out. So stand up with your two legs and go and make your hair, go and fix your nails, go and make your lashes. Okay, if you feel that it is very important for you to change all your overall look or your entire look before going out with this man, but waiting, because honestly, see, this thing has even been a conversation, okay, across social media generally for a very long time now. A lot of ladies will come and tell you, hey, if he's not sending transport money, I'm not going anywhere. Even if where he's living is in another state, maybe it's a different thing, or it's 180 degrees apart from where you are in that same town, the best you can do is to say, oh, okay, maybe this location is very far. If he is not coming to pick you up for the date, you tell him, oh, this location is very far, I can meet you halfway, let's do so restaurant. And honestly, I'm all for picking out the location for your first date as the lady. No matter how wealthy he is, no matter how good looking he is, be the one to pick the location for your first date with this man, because you want to be in an environment where you are more comfortable and where it is safe for you to hang out with this person, as against them choosing a restaurant or choosing a location and taking you to a place where you know nothing about. Like if it happen like this, you don't know where you go took eye or took leg or took head. Okay, my loves. Another thing, okay, before I leave this particular point, is that if you as a lady, you go out on a date with a man and you don't have this money in your bag, let me say your life don't spoil. That is this one be say your life don't spoil finish. No be say the life one day spoil. It don't already spoil finish. On no account. See, let me tell you, it became so engraved, okay, in me and so many other people I used to see around me, okay, that even when my fellow lady is inviting me out for a date, and I know say I know who vex money, like when outside the money we're going to use on that date, whatever, if I don't have any extra cash on my hand, peradventure an emergency comes up, and you know that guys, they know how to fumble. A guy can go to a restaurant and fumble you, or you can be in a location for your date and he'll just do one crazy thing that needs you or requires you to get your ass up from that place and leave immediately, and then you'll not be thinking of how you wait to collect transport money from ayé ẹ ti ṣe kí ni, ti bàjẹ́. Now you see, this one is not so much spoken about, but it is actually a factor, and it is even something that man or those men are going to judge you by when they want to date you. If none of your friends are working, they are not doing business, the only thing they do is to encourage you to go out, to hang out, to locations, to events, to parties, to clubs, to hunt for wealthy men that can take care of your lifestyle or fund the kind of lifestyle that you desire or fantasize about, and you are still in that relationship with that person as a friend or as group of friends, your life has spoiled. According to Joshua Selman, he said that if there are 5 fools sitting down together with you, you did not count very well. The 6th person is yourself, okay, as the 6th fool. So you need to take yourself out of that circle. Now, this one is for my Christian girlies, right? If you discover that all of a sudden you no longer pray as much as you used to do before, and you particularly are not growing in any area of your life anymore, like you don't have time to do things for yourself personally, whether business wise, career wise, your job wise, because of man drama, then there's a real big problem that you need to go and speak to somebody about. You need to go and meet somebody that can give you wisdom and give you sense, because you have lost it. Now you see this one, I actually made a short video talking about this one, and I'm quickly going to leave it here for you to listen. Babe, you need to resist the urge to send men long paragraphs explaining yourself, what should have been, what should have not been, what you should have said, what you should have not said when they hurt you. Honestly, those men do not care. Writing those long paragraphs, by the way, is not going to make them change their mind about you or how they feel about what you've done that has hurt them or even the situation in general. Instead of making them to feel a certain kind of remorse and coming around to come and start petting you, why not try ignoring them? After they hurt you, do not send any message. Do not try to call him. Do not try to text him. Just keep quiet and go live your life. Get a life. Do something. Go and hang out with your friends. Take yourself out to one of your favorite places. Just do something that you love and get busy. If he is somebody who watches WhatsApp statuses, post yourself on your WhatsApp status while having that fun, while being happy, while trying to distract yourself from that situation, and watch him call back into your life. Because how the hell do you mean that you can move on and just live your life regularly every single day knowing that he is upset with you? Honestly, this video already sums up everything I was going to say, okay, on this point, which is that if you're always having palpitations because you're waiting for this man to call you, to text you, whether you people have issues or not in your relationship, my love, be cool. Whenever you see that it is getting to that point, that is, if you run no way go now, just during while mechie phone gị ahụ dowe ya n'okpuru pillow. Okay, the next thing that I expect you to do is to go on and live your life. There are things you used to do before this man drama came into your life. Okay, on a normal day, if you were not in a relationship, okay, at this time, what would you be doing? If you be watching a movie, go and watch a movie. If you be outside hanging out with your friend or doing something, go and do that thing. And if he decides to ignore you and say, oh, she's not even coming to come and beg me or pestering me, and he just goes completely silent on you for weeks, for days, for weeks, for months, my love, at this point, you know that you should leave that man. Okay, please don't allow your life to spoil to that point where you now have to start chasing him. And now that's the advanced stage of that your life has spoiled. Like, ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ tán báyìí, ó ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá, ó ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá. If you graduate from the point of sending him numerous paragraphs of messages that he's not responding to, and then you now start going to his house to look for him or to his office to look for him, you deserve the award, cha. If that man that you're in a relationship with constantly disrespects you and you keep forgiving it time and time again, and he still keeps repeating those same things and you still keep forgiving those same things because you are the woman, you should keep the relationship, then your life has spoiled. This one is not that way your life wants to spoil. No, at this point, your life has spoiled because you actually need to help yourself. You need to stand up. The reason why the word relationship exists is because it is something that happens between two people and it takes the two of you to make the relationship work. So if you're constantly forgiving him for doing the same kind of things or similar kind of patterns over and over again, and he's not considerate of your feeling, he's gaslighting you, he's putting down your opinions, he's sweeping your thoughts under the carpet when you try to point out things you feel are gray areas in your relationship that you need to fix or sort out. They are very good at doing that. Sometimes they will just use something else to change the conversation or to change the topic or to just throw it under the carpet and say something else just to make you let go of that hurt or that offense or that thing that you're trying to point out. And guess what? In the nearest future, they do the same thing again. They are disrespecting yourself. Your life don't they spoil like that, they go. And if you continue, the life is gonna finish spoiling. So my dear, before your life will spoil finish, stand up and leave that boy alone. Do you know that there are some ladies that will be around their men, they are very happy, their men is spoiling them, or they went to visit their men, they feel good and everything, and they say, oh, this is a perfect relationship. But when they leave the presence of their man and they go home to their regular lives, they begin to notice that they've lost confidence in themselves. The way they normally would speak around other people, they no longer speak that way anymore. They don't have this joy and enthusiasm in them anymore. It means that something is wrong. You don't recognize yourself anymore. You don't see yourself being who you are. Instead of becoming a better version of yourself because you are with this person, you are now beginning to see a lesser version of yourself. So the judgment of whether you are in a good relationship or in a healthy relationship is what happens in your life, even when you are not with this person, even when you're not in close proximity with this person. If you find yourself losing yourself, you don't have joy, and all of those things I've mentioned, then my darling, like I said, it is time for you to reflect, reset, and reclaim your power. And if it means leaving that relationship, especially if you have a partner that is never listening and is not willing to learn or even improve himself as well, then my darling, like I will always say, pick your slippers and run away. Now I'm going to end this video by telling you one common thing I always tell a lot of people around me whenever we have conversations. Love should not cost you your peace. If it is costing you your peace, then it is not love. And now I'm not just even talking about your intimate relationships with the opposite sex. I'm also talking about your relationship with people alike, your family, your friends, your church members, your co-workers, everybody. If it is costing you your peace, my loves, please disappear. Have you ever found yourselves in relationships that were draining you, whether intimate relationships or relationships with your friends? Please share them in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. And if you would like to actually share your story or your experiences from past relationships, okay, the hot, the good, the bad, and the ugly, if you'd like to share them right here on camera with me, then please let me know in the comment section below. Send me a DM on Instagram via my Instagram handle that you will find showing on the screen or in the description area below. You can also send me an email as well. The email is also going to be showing on your screen, and you will also find it in the description area below as well, my loves. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Did you find this video helpful, interesting? Please let me know in the comment section below. Are there other things that you want to share with us in the comment section? Please let me know in the comment section below. Okay, let's have these conversations. Please catch up on my other videos on this channel. I have tons of them. And of course, till I come your way next time in another very interesting girl talk video. And this is your girl Zinny signing out.